What's good with the YouTube? You already know what it is, man. It's Cash Carter GTG checking in, man. I got another motherfucking exclusive. And this might rattle a couple of my viewers, a couple of my fans. I might even lose a couple of subscriptions, not for this. But as a real street nigga, I must and always gotta bring you the realest, trillest of the street shit, how it is presented to me in the most gangster way possible. So today I noticed TRAPBOY Freddy doing, some type of photo shoot, video shoot with Young Thug. Now, with Young Thug and Yellow Beezy being blackballed how they are, would it make sense for a superstar like Young Thug to step up off of his pedestal to go and do a song with TRAPBOY Freddy? Now, remind you, 8 months ago, they was just going back and forth who the king of Texas, and Sauce Walker and them said some shit like they good in Dallas, they run Dallas, and TRAPBOY Freddy, out of all the niggas, stepped up and said, you boys don't run shit. You boys better chill out. And he got no response. Nigga said not a damn thing to TRAPBOY Freddy. And if you a op, you watching that. So what you think Young Thug did? What you think Young Thug said when he seen that shit? I mean, he jumped on the bandwagon. So I'm like, hold on, let me see what's up with that. Turns out, there's a little history to the bandwagon. And it has to do with Mo3. See, about 7-8 years ago, TRAPBOY Freddy was a young nigga. He look old now, but he was young at one point in time. 7 years ago, TRAPBOY Freddy was young, and he did a song with Young Thug, January 1st, and maybe another song called Smoke. We don't know. He did a song with Young Thugger. Yeah, he did a song with Young Thug. Yeah, and this is around the time Young Thug is, Rich Homie Quan and it, touring and shit, going to cities and states that he will never go to again, only he's a celebrity. You feel me? So look, Young Thug, he working with TRAPBOY Freddy. And there's somebody creepingly hating. See, apparently TRAPBOY Freddy been thugging hard and rocking clubs since 14 years old. And there was a nigga hating in the creeps of the bushes behind that. And I want to say it was Mo3. You feel me? Because a year later, 6 years ago, Mo3 go on a real life story and start talking about, well, I can't say that Mo3. Listen, in any interview Mo3 had before it was even well known beef, like, okay, we beefing, which is about 4 years ago. 5, 6, and 7 years ago, Mo3 could not do an interview without talking about people envying him and hating on him. Like, he was asked minor male questions, and Mo3 was literally going in every single time. And the bad part about it is he could only be talking about some niggas that he could be seen with on pictures and on stage with 2 years after post. So Mo3 is hanging with niggas who he already felt is on some fuck shit. And a lot of people don't see nothing wrong with that. There is something wrong with that. Because a lot of times you with shiesty niggas, you say, well, they will never shice me. They would never shice me. Then they starting to hate. So now shiesty motherfuckers are starting to hate. You press down. I learned that. Mo3 really wasn't pressing down, but he definitely was making his, just talking about it. Oh, them niggas be fake. They and this and that. And on there, he talking real strong and heavily about a middleman. Because apparently he had problems with Go Yayo. And TRAPBOY Freddy being like the little, the Dallas emblem, the Oak Cliff treasure. It is his job to be friends with niggas from East Place. That's why in the Say Cheese interview, he talking about, so I fuck with niggas from here, I fuck with niggas from there, I fuck with all niggas and every nigga in between. Why? Because TRAPBOY Freddy is like one of them type of niggas. Like he like real, he got that personality, and it can be seen shiesty as well, but he just got that one type personality like that you will see on a movie where the supervillain is like a public figure that everybody know and brief with. Then he go back in his lair and he is super criminal, like Lex Luthor, like even I looked at an interview from this year and I looked at an interview from 7 years ago when he was young and didn't even have no fucking facial hair. Like, he still, oh shit, they shooting. Oh, damn. Can't escape the hood. Even though the hood already escaped you. But back to the story before I get shot for real. Not saying that TRAPBOY Freddy is evil. What I'm saying is, like, he just build business assets. Like how you expect a car salesman to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is still not me talking down on TRAPBOY Freddy. So Mo3 put his emotions and all that shit into his music. And I know some about niggas who are good arguers and good talkers. They try to put shit in there because I used to do it. It's a mind game plan trip. Because what I'm trying to get y'all to see is Mo3 instigated beef and Mo3 was with beef. And Mo3 wasn't as innocent as he seemed, and he also was doing some emotional fuck shit. No matter how much we love Mo3 and how much feel like them niggas was hating, he just was defending himself and they did him wrong. No, this is years. This shit is dating back. I didn't even know there was a TRAPBOY Freddy over 7 years ago. I didn't know it was a Mo3 over 5 years ago. I didn't know none of this. And nobody is about to look into Yellow Beezy. I'm sorry. Because just crazy. Yellow Beezy was at the top of the plat. And I already don't know enough to say Yellow Beezy deserved the top plat. He's at the top black. Now it's like motherfucker won't even do no research into that nigga to figure out some shit. But I guess we're gonna have to at some point. Because he's a big part of the story. Even though at the beginning of the story he was #1. Period. We only knew Yellow Beezy. That's just how shit switches up. But still ain't got shit to do with me. So, Yellow Beezy, I'm tripping. TRAPBOY get on the interview with Say Cheese and was like, listen, we'd still be partners right motherfucking now. If that nigga haven't been doing all that little, you know what I'm saying? Like, just say you got a problem with Freddy. He won't say he didn't have a problem with Freddy. He ain't trying to bite his tongue. He ain't trying to apologize, none of that. I'm trying to see why he on that. And that's because Mo3 he couldn't do it. And that's not him being real. That's him being on some fuck shit. Because he should have said, like, hey, well, look, Trap, y'all gotta cut that out because whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I ain't with that shit. And that's hard. I didn't have friends who gonna hang with a nigga that just robbed me. Damn, and you somebody who I thought, whether we was friends, whether you liked us the both or whatever, you would fuck with me because you know that ain't how we get down with the set. Ain't how you get down with the clique. And even though you like both of us, you gonna come on my side because just out of loyalty and honor, you know what I mean, just having some type of pride about us and where we from and the bonds we had built. Nah, I had niggas still wanted the middleman. You know what I mean? Whoever was gonna press the most clout, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, you got niggas who will throw shit like little shit like Mo3 kept talking about some, listen, I'm not the hater. I'm not the problem. I was broke. I slept on the floor. I slept on the bus. I didn't have nothing. I sold weed to pay my phone bill. Like, you have niggas who will throw shit in there to justify the means of why they flexing, how they flexing, because they need a motherfucker to hate on them. And that's why I say Mo3 was like a Kanye West and a Kodak Black. Because if you ain't noticed, Kodak Black was just talking about Pooh Shiesty still in his blur. See him at the airport. It's all occur. Not because Kodak, I don't say because Kodak Black was scary. He pulled up. Kodak Black knew that shit wasn't about shit. Motherfuckers know, like them Gemini motherfuckers, I don't know what Mo3 sign was, but I know them Gemini motherfuckers like Kodak Black and Kanye West, they be needing that little shit to keep them going, keep them pushing. And the more Mo3 probably came up, the more them niggas was like, homie, he using us beef. Let's beef for real. Let's turn up the flame. But anyway, let's talk about this. Like, you got Mo3 beating up a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Pistol whipping them, setting them up. They jumping the dude. Like, just little fuck shit that he probably sure did. Like, if that shit was going around, surfacing around the time, motherfuckers want to have all that sympathy for him. You got Mo3 rapping about killing and shooting them niggas up after he actually did the shit. Like, come on, bruh. Like, and Mo3, all right, maybe them niggas is lying on Mo3. I think maybe Mo3 maybe had 1 or 2 people got killed. But peep this. Mo3 and his militia, the Mo3 militia, them niggas is foul and wild. When and where and how they hit their victims up is so amazing. Like, bruh, TRAPBOY Freddy said he got hit on Christmas. Motherfuckers came out of a creek up a hill and was shooting them damn near on a country road. Shot up multiple people in the car that told that nigga go walk. Cause he know he got shot all up in his leg or something. You know what I mean? Killed his partner. The man looked at like he was 35, but the nigga was born in 92. Killed his partner. This like the days that be happening be like so planned, so foully. Motherfucker Yellow Beezy was supposed to be aired. Performing at the BET Awards. He aired Yellow Beezy out. And then I didn't know why. I thought it was a shitty bar when he said something about a Fat Mac. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out that's TRAPBOY Freddy friend name. I thought it was a mild bar because some of Mo3 bars do be a little mild and or mediocre. He's more feeling and emotion. He's like a growner, older, not as good, and big young boy, just straight emotion. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, what really led to it? And I'm not saying like TRAPBOY Freddy them, because it's like them niggas couldn't resist it. Them niggas peeped all what's happening because this is all over nothing. This is all over. Listen, I be in the studio, right? Some tracks I feel some type of way if I'm on the end. Some tracks I feel some type of way if I ain't get to do the chorus. Sometimes I feel some type of way about certain shits on the track. This is all certain stuff on the track that these niggas is getting mad about. Like, these niggas is getting... And I feel like that's where all this stuff is come from. Like, little Mal Meal. I'm not about to cut my boy off. Shit. I'm... Skip next song. Let's go harder. Or wait a week or two. I'm done with rapping. I ain't as good as I used to be. Week later, let's go back to it. Let's get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Because that's what this shit is really about. That mental in the head shit that niggas be thinking, bro. That's what this whole beef is about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you can't get mad at TRAPBOY Freddy. Because looking at I'm thinking this beef is like a 3-year run. I'm thinking it's like a 2018 beef. But that's when the shit started bubbling. According to Mo3, niggas been hating. Niggas been with that meter man side coming around shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not saying nobody's in the right, but I'm saying niggas made the bed. And that's why, bro, keep talking about some sharks in the water. Like, the way niggas was getting hit up, you might want to give Mo3 his props. Shit, because this nigga is what y'all think TRAPBOY Freddy is. For real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. All this time I've been making these videos, I thought Mo3 was soft for real. I'm gonna be all the way honest. I thought in the back of my head, like just going off of how he act, I've been in the hood and I know niggas who act like that. But just the simple science of what Mo3 was telling me, you don't know these niggas. You see this, you see that, but you can't say that. And I feel like that's what's getting niggas confused. They listen to Mo3 and been like, listen to what he's saying, bro. How he talk about people hating on him and this and that. Like, the way he talking, he a real nigga. And it's deeper and beyond that. Mo3, at some point and sometime, I feel like made the decision in his brain and head to be a real gangster. And I always tell people what Pimp C said, it's never too late to be a bitch. At any point in time, you can say, fuck it, I'm not about to be a bitch no more. So it has to be true for the opposite post. In one post, a motherfucker say, you know what? I'm thugging. Like, you could wake up, get out your bed, take one step and say, this is my last step, stepping how I'm stepping. From this step forward, I'm stepping like a straight gangster and go outside and be straight gangster for them forward. It has to be true. It's a mind over matter thing. I'm starting to think that TRAPBOY Freddy is less guilty of like just dogging Mo3 dead wrong. And Mo3 is more gangster than I thought. And that's coming from a real nigga. Cause ain't nigga gonna listen. Oh yeah. Of course Mo3 a gangster. Of course. Nah, listen, I hung with niggas who said and talked like Mo3 and did the same shenanigans. Them niggas was just, you know, doing shit to up their own self-confidence because they have been down so long. And that's different from a nigga who make that conscious decision to step. See, a lot of niggas make that conscious decision not to be a bitch and get caught up in shit. You know what I mean? Or stop being bitch made. But there is another step above that one. That's a step to be a thug. Yeah. 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 Real talk. A lot of white men make that step every day. Real talk. But don't make that step not to be a bitch. Real talk. And listen, you could be a bitch ass gangster too. You go around doing hella gangster ass shit with an evil mindset in a bitch ass way. Now, let's get back to the story. Let's stay intact. You know what I'm saying? Mo3, 6 years ago, was saying he don't know if Young Thug and them gay. Just as an example, you can't speak on any man. That's funny. Mo3 just chose to use Young Thug, who he just did a feature with TRAPBOY Freddie. We didn't even know it was big beef between them until about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. You know, through the Say Cheese interviews, and even then, TRAPBOY Freddie was saying that it wasn't that big a deal. I ain't spoke to bruh in 9 months. But you look at interviews way prior. Mo3 could not hold it in. So Mo3, on the new album, you feel like working with anybody? Yeah, I work with people, but I'm not working with no, like, whoa. So what I'm saying is, man, we got to really look into this and peep open, man. And I feel like after TRAPBOY Freddie Mans got killed, with him being the mans that he is, he like, fuck it. Because apparently TRAPBOY Freddie the one who threw everybody on pick 6. And when Mo3 was seeing like people saying like, well, why ain't he on there? His Kodak Black and his Kanye. I need to look up Mo3 birthday, see if he's a Gemini. Can somebody do that? See if he's a Gemini. Kicked in effect of what he already feeling. So he like, hell yeah, they left me out that shit. TRAPBOY Freddie was like, nah, nigga, you been doing a little iffy shit, and I ain't seen you around 9 months. I ain't leave you out. I just ain't hit you up. Like, why you talking down? And I put a name. I put a name on it. Shit. Mo3 like, shit, I ain't putting a name on it, but you know what's up. Come on now. Bruh, tell him like, listen, we still cool. You still my boy. Let me know what's going on. Why come Mo3 step up and just say something? Miscommunication. All this shit is over miscommunication ass shit. Like, come on now, but let's look. I'm pretty sure everybody in Kanye West circle has fell out. You see what's happening in Kodak Black circle. And then he go to jail, get out, him and Jack Boy getting into it. Come on now. This is what happens in these type of nigga circles, bro. And y'all blaming TRAPBOY Freddie from being normally flawed in a situation where he could have been way more fuck nigga flawed, and it still bit him in the ass because he still lost some of his main partners. He still wound up getting blackballed before he even put out his real work with him spitting real bars. And I feel like that shit started around that song Hypocrite. He was already being talked down on. A lot of people didn't know TRAPBOY Freddie could rap like that. And what he do? Go back to rapping how he was rapping before. I don't know why he ain't sticking to that Hypocrite flow. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, put himself on a J. Cole, on a Kendrick Lamar level with that song. The tone of how he did it, the way he spitted it, the words, the metaphors, the on pointness, the storiness of it. I can keep on going. He got different stars and different plus marks on that shit. If it was a checklist off of what a live ass song was, man. But yeah, man, this video getting long. Check in part 2, man. I just want y'all to do y'all history, man, on what the fuck is going on with these niggas, man. Because I feel like Mo3 is starting to look more like the perpetrator. And TRAPBOY Freddy may be the victim.